Today's topic is narrow is the way. I know this generation are not familiar with this phrase. Narrow is the way. Let me say this to you. Following Jesus is demanding. There are discipline. There are sacrifices. There are consecration you must make. And that's why following Jesus is not for the multitude. Let me be very frank. Following Jesus is not for the multitude. If anyone must follow me, he must take up his cross and deny himself. The instruction, denial of self, is for those that believers before the cross. But believers after the cross, the instruction is put the flesh to death. There's a difference between self-denial and the crucifixion of self. In this kingdom, you want to rise, you want to become a giant, fight your flesh. And how do you kill your flesh? Allow the laws of God to regulate you. There's a law regulating spirit life. There's therefore no condemnation to them in Christ Jesus, yes. But the law of the spirit of life in Christ Jesus, they are laws. Of course, you are not saved by laws, but you are promoted by keeping to the laws. Salvation is by grace. But occupying seat of authority in this kingdom is by strict obedience to laws. And let me say this to you. When we move to eternity, that's when you will value keeping the laws of God. Because there are certain heights in God you will not be admitted into if you have not subjected yourself to the laws of God. Let me say this to you. Salvation is just primary. Salvation is primary. Let's stop emphasizing salvation, okay, believing in Jesus now. That's primary. There are deeper riches of His grace, but it's open to all those that obey the laws of God. Enjoy the rest of your day.